Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. To begin, I'm going to be applying some Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion to my lids. First, I will dab some on with the doe foot applicator, and then I will blend that out with my ring finger. Then I will start by highlighting my brow bone with MAC Blanc type, and to apply it, I am going to use the Sephora concealer brush in the number 76. I like to use this brush as just any flat shader brush. Next, with my Urban Decay Vice 4 palette, I'm going to take the color Framed with my Sigma E35, and I'm just going to fluff that through the crease as my first transition shade. Next, I'm going to pick up the color Bitter with my MAC 217 and place that in the crease as well, as you can see here. To deepen the outer corner, I am going to take the color Delete with my Sigma E32 and place that in the outer V and just the outer half of my eyelid in general. Now that I am done placing Delete in the outer half of my eyes, I'm going to take my MAC 217 with no additional product and just blend out those edges so everything is nice and soft. I also went back in with that E32 and more Delete to deepen up that outer half because some of it did get blended away and I wanted it to be nice and deep. For the star of this look, I am taking the color Fastball with that Sephora concealer number 76 brush, and I am loading that brush up with shadow, and then I am misting it with MAC Fix Plus in order to make it go on so nice. Once I'm done applying Fastball, I then take my 217 with no additional product and just blend out the edges of everything to once again keep it all nice and soft. Then I take my E32 with no additional product and just blend the brown to the Fastball color just to keep that nice and gradient as well. Now I'm taking the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color Trooper and lining my upper lash line. This will help me conceal my lash band when I apply false lashes in a couple of steps. The mascara that I will be using on my upper lash line is MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash Waterproof Formula. I just got this recently and I really love it. It builds volume very nicely while also separating the lashes. So if you haven't tried it, I would recommend going and purchasing it. It does come in a non-waterproof formula, but I just figured why not? For false lashes today, I'm using, of course, Siren from House of Lashes, as well as the House of Lashes lash adhesive that dries clear. So I'm just popping these on. It's nothing new. Moving on to skin, I am first priming with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Primer and Smoothing, and then I am going to mist all over my face the Smashbox Primer Water. For foundation, I'm using a combination of products. I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation in number 42, L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in number 101, and Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in the color Moonstone. I put a little bit of each of those onto a palette and mixed them with my finger, and I am now applying that to my entire face with my very damp beauty blender. For concealer, I am taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral, and I'm just applying that in the traditional triangle shape under the eyes so that I can cover up that darkness and also highlight just a touch. Since I'm so fair, this is a very subtle highlight, so I will not be placing it on the rest of my face. Now that I'm done blending out my concealer with my Beauty Blender, I am taking this fluffy blending brush from BH Cosmetics and further blending any concealer under my eyes and in that inner corner, as you can see, just to ensure that everything is very soft. Then I will be taking my Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder and picking it up with that same fluffy crease brush from BH Cosmetics and using that to lightly set my under eye as well to ensure that the concealer does not settle into my fine lines and look creasy. To set the rest of my face, I am going to use my Hourglass Diffused Light Ambient Lighting Powder with my large BH Cosmetics powder brush. As you can see, I'm pressing this into the skin before I buff. This ensures that my foundation stays in place instead of being lifted by the brush. For blush today, I'm using my Too Faced Sweethearts blush in the color Candy Glow, and I am applying that with my Sigma F40 large angled contour brush. And as you can see, I'm using a very light hand and slowly building up the product on the cheek. I like to do this so that I can diffuse it and not get just one heavy spot on the cheek. It makes it much easier to blend out. For highlight today, I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop with my Sigma F25 large tapered brush. And I'm applying that to my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit in the center of the forehead, and a touch of it on the chin. And you'll see that everything just really comes together once all that highlight is placed. Moving on to the under eye, I will be taking Framed on my E35 and just dusting that on the lower lash line. Same concept as on top, where I start with the big brush and the lightest shade and work my way to smaller brushes and deeper shades. Then I will take Bitter on my 217 and apply that and blend it out. And then I will pick up Delete on my E32 and apply that as well. And then go back in with the 217 to make sure that everything is blended and cohesive. For bottom lashes, I am taking MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash and applying that to my bottom eyelashes per usual. Next, I will be setting my eyebrows with the Benefit Gimme Brow in light medium. As you can tell, I have my brows done at the beginning of this video. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown with her number 12 brush. For lips today, I will be using MAC Japanese Maple. It is a cream sheen formula. It's a nice nude color, but it's also got some peach to it, so you're not looking dead or like you're wearing concealer on your lips. And it also has a lovely shine. I think it pairs really beautifully with this makeup look. And then to finish everything off, I am dousing my face in MAC Fix Plus. I have found that this combination with the rest of the face makeup that I have done really keeps everything looking dewy and glowy. And that concludes this makeup tutorial. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave any comments or questions or requests in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.